Danny. Cold air that's just like about ready to take us all out. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Delhi Township Board of Trustees meeting for January the 14th of 2015. Happy New Year. We will begin first with our usual moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Tonight's moment of silence is to offer prayers of support to the Danny Whittestetter family, who recently lost Lisa Whittestetter. And Lisa not only was a wife and a mother, but she was also a wonderful Delhi resident, having served as the Delhi Civic Association president. So tonight's moment of silence we dedicate to the memory of Lisa Whittestetter and the support of Dan Whittistetter's family. Let's take the moment and then have the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Before we begin with motions for consideration, I would just like to say that it's been a pleasure and an honor to serve as president of the board for the past year. And as is our usual routine, we will be passing the gavel tonight and starting with a new president of the board. So I'd like to take a moment to say thank you and to also congratulate Will Oswald on accepting the president of the board for the year 2015. Mr. Luby, may I have motions for consideration?
Motion 2015-001, appoint trustee William F. Oswald Jr. as president of the Board of Trustees for 2015.
I move motion 2015-001.
Second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Congratulations, President Oswald.
Thank you.
We didn't rehearse that part. What do you need?
All right. Mr. Luby.
Motion 2015-002, appoint trustee Cheryl A. Seavey as vice president of the Board of Trustees for 2015.
I move motion 2015-002 to appoint trustee Cheryl A. Seavey as vice president of the Board of Trustees.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion 2015-003, approve the minutes of the regular Board of Trustee meeting held on December 22nd, 2014, and dispense with the reading.
I'll move motion 2015-003 to approve the minutes.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion 2015-004, approve bills for payment.
I'll move motion 2015-004 to approve bills for payment.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes.
Motion 2015-005, approve the payment of overtime for pay period ending December 23rd, 2014.
I'll move motion 2015-005 to approve the payment of overtime.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
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 Motion passes.
Motion 2015-006, approve the payment of overtime for pay period ending January 6, 2015.
I'll move motion 2015-006 to approve overtime for pay period January 6, 2015.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes. Motion passes. I don't believe there's any presentations tonight, so we'll move on to trustee correspondence. Trustee Seavey.
Couple of things. First, congratulations to President Oswald for 2015. And then also, I'd like to acknowledge a very special birthday girl, and that is Bert Brothers, who's currently president of the Delhi Seniors, celebrated her 90th birthday today. So from all of us on the board, happy birthday, Bert Brothers.
Trustee Klug.
Congratulations, Will. You have big shoes to fill.
And I just want to say thank you to my fellow trustees for making me president of the board. And just know that we have a lot going on this year. One of our priorities is obviously economic development, but in conjunction, we're obviously going to update the zoning code. We're going to maintain our safety services, we're maintain our roads. We're building a new firehouse, so we have a lot going on. We're going to continue forward, especially with our priority economic development, which you'll hear more about. So thank you again. Report from the fiscal officer.
The 2015 Financial Advisory Board will have their first meeting of the year on Tuesday, January 20th, 2015 at 6 p.m. It will set the organizational structure for 2015 and review the final 2015 adopted budget and ending 2014 finances. The 2015 Financial Advisory Board still has 2 openings. Please immediately submit a letter of interest, a resume, or application to Pete Landrum, the Township Administrator. We'll also be having an opening of requests for qualifications of the Delhi Township Strategic Redevelopment Plan. The first one is from Glazer Works. Bayer and Becker. Development Concepts, Inc. MKSK. McBride, Dale Clarion. Ravel. Kaiser Consulting Group. Development Planning, Inc. Edge. Stantec. OHM. and H3 Studio. All right, we have motion 2015-007. Refer the submitted proposals submitted as part of the request for qualifications authorized in Resolution 2014-208 for architectural and land use planning services in connection with the preparation of plans and recommendations for the Delhi Township Strategic Redevelopment Plan to the Review Committee consisting of the Fiscal Officer, Township Administrator, Catherine Fierick, and Thomas Stahlhaber for evaluation.
I move motion 2015-007 to refer the submitted proposals to the committee.
I second the motion.
All those in favor?
Yes.
Yes.
Motion passes. There are no public hearings tonight. I don't believe there's any reports from department heads. So, Mr. Luby, we'll have reading of the resolutions.
Resolution 2015-001, resolution approving purchase order obligations incurred on behalf of the township by the township administrator, authorizing payment of certain purchase order obligations and dispensing with the second reading.
I move and introduce the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of this resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution?
I move dispense with second reading.
I second the motion to dispense with the second reading.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Luby, please call roll.
Mr. Oswald?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mrs. Klug?
Yes.
Resolution passes.
Resolution 2015-002, resolution requesting the county auditor to make advance payments of taxes pursuant to revised code 321.34 and dispensing with the second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of this resolution.
Any discussion on this resolution, Mr. Landrum?
Yes, this resolution is just a standard annual. This allows the township to go ahead and get an advance, of course tax-free, of our levy funding from the auditor, and then when the taxes are actually paid, a settlement, it's settled up. But this is a way of getting our money free of charge in advance of tax day, so to speak.
I move dispense with second reading.
I second the motion to dispense with the second reading.
All those in favor of the motion to dispense with the second reading?
Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Luby, please call roll.
Mr. Oswald?
Yes.
Mrs. Seavey?
Yes.
Mrs. Klug?
Yes.
Resolution passes.
Resolution 2015-003, resolution authorizing the submission of a grant application to the U.S. Department of Commerce Economic Development Administration, requesting funding for services related to the 2015 Delhi Township Strategic Redevelopment Plan, authorizing the township administrator to execute the submission documents and dispensing with the second reading.
I introduce and move the adoption of this resolution.
I second the adoption of this resolution.
Any discussion on the resolution, Ms. Fierick?
Yes, this is just a grant application in connection with the RFQs that we received today. We are in conversation with the United States Economic Development Administration, which is part of the Department of Commerce. We're seeking grant funding for reimbursement of our expenses in this project, as we believe that it does hold the potential